Hello guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at code quality review checks, especially when you are looking at cybersecurity in terms of password logins that are normally being left by different programmers or software engineers, especially when they are doing their uh, coding and authentication programs. So here I'm going to use Start the WebGoat 7.1, which is an application that is a little bit providing me with the vulnerabilities with code reviews, especially what happens when a user or a programmer or a cybersecurity engineer or software engineer forgets the authentications uh, uh, that are being used in login. And basically, you find that most of the time, the authentications that are being left by software engineers are the admin passwords that are used in logging in. Like for example, let me start the WebGoat application here. So I'm running the WebGoat application on Docker. And I'm going to pick the link here for logging in into WebGoat. And I go to my browser and paste the link. I will be able to log in into WebGoat as guest. You can log in as an admin if you like. So as guest, and this is now the interface for WebGoat. The WebGoat has different vulnerabilities that are provided here that mostly occur on web applications. So here we want to look at this for code quality, especially when you are doing programming for web applications that deals with authentications. You might be working with the application and these applications require you to have the private keys that are supposed to be kept separate from the code that you are using. So when I go on discover clues in HTML, we are told here what is supposed to happen is to be able to find clues that are supposed, for example, left by coders, especially when they are doing when they are making the application when the application in terms of logging in of different users. So here I'm going to use the developer tools that have already been provided, especially with this my browser. I'm using Brave browser. So when I go to the Brave browser here, we are told to review the source code for any comment denoting password, backdoors, or something that doesn't work right. So you find that whenever you are a pen tester or a cybersecurity engineer, most of the times these are the things you want to look for when you're doing code reviewing, especially looking at the comments. Did the person who was doing the code reviewing or the person who made the application forget the password or commented the admin password that is used in logging in the application at the comments within the code. So when I go to the different settings here, when I right click here and do inspect, you find that I'm being provided with this window here. So this window here provides me with a code that is especially running right now, that is basically making the HTML of this application. So basically, as a pen tester or a code reviewer, you want to look at these comments that have been left by the programmer here, so that at least you can see if the programmer left some kind of password in this application, so that you can be able to at least get it. So when you look at the code here, um, you find that let me select the part for login. Within this application. So you find that within this form here that has been made, we find that on this comment here we have a fix me, that is basically having the admin as the username and the admin password that has been made as a comment within this code. So most of the time you will find that when, for example, now I decide to log in with that password that has been left there, the admin password, then you find that these credentials have been authenticated successfully. This is a result of the fact that the password that was left within that application is the root admin password that was used in programming this application. So basically, as a code reviewer or a software engineer, you want to look at the different codes. If, for example, the person who was programming might have forgotten the different authentication materials that are being used into logging in into applications. So basically, it is always a good practice to look at and do a code review based on that and look at the comments that have been made within that application. So otherwise, thank you, and subscribe for more in cybersecurity and basically in software engineering and code reviewing. Otherwise, thank you.